Hey yo, what is up guys? So I'm going to be doing my first ever AEW Dynamite review. I haven't watched AEW since before the pandemic, so that's right after Jon Moxley won the belt. He was still sort of feuding with Chris Jericho, if I remember correctly. That was kind of still going on. And then I haven't watched anything since like the pandemic has happened. So it's been over a year since I've watched. And I'm actually going to watch tonight's show, so I want to preface this by saying I'm a big WWE fan, and I like a lot of old school matches, a lot of Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels kind of matches. Those are like my guys and stuff. A lot of matches from the Ruthless Aggression era, and even matches from the early 2010s, or from the 2010s and stuff are like matches I really enjoy. And I like when wrestling looks like real and not a lot of flips and dives. And I think they have their place, but I don't like when it's just every match everyone's diving over the top ropes. So if like anything I say in this review or about tonight's show pisses you off because you're like some indie fan, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna give my honest thoughts on what I think of the show. So if any of you get mad, please leave a comment because I'd love to hear the other side, and it does create the discussion amongst fans and stuff. So I do enjoy hearing criticism and other opinions and stuff, because I do find it really interesting in the conversations that come from it. So I'll let you guys know what I think of tonight's show. So the show started off with Adam Hangman Page versus Ricky Starks, who's alright, I guess. The match, I don't know, he had this ankle injury which he was selling, and then went to not sell it, and then hit like this power bomb, and he no-sold a German, which looked really good, and then he just no-sold it, which was dumb. And, well, Hangman Page won the match with some new submission hold I haven't seen before. I can't remember the name of it. But, yeah, and I assume he's going to be challenging for the World Championship at some point down the line. That seems what they're going towards with calling him the #1 ranked wrestler in AEW, so I assume that's the match that they're going to go towards. And then after that, so this is, again, what I was mentioning earlier about how AEW just kind of does all kinds of shit. You have Trent in the second match of the night doing dives over the top ropes, and they're fighting out on the ring apron, slamming each other on that, and it's the second match of the card, and they're already throwing each other into the barricades and stuff. Every match of the show did this. Even, like, I don't know, like, the match itself wasn't super memorable or anything like that. Pentagon Jr. is sick, but, like, I guess you can't really be too sick when you're having matches like that. They do the women's match, third on the card, and it's like, oh, it's a 60-minute time limit, and it's like they have 3 other matches that are announced. It's like, well, it's AEW, you know these matches are going to go 10 minutes or whatever, so 10 minutes or more, so it's like, really, they're putting this match on now, so like, we know the show kind of ends in 2 hours, like, whatever. Anyways, so what is her name? Conti or whatever. She's pretty hot, not gonna lie, but she is not a very good wrestler, and this match was absolute garbage. Then after that, we got the best thing on this show, which was the Inner Circle promo with Chris Jericho. They all looked really cool. I have to say, I'm really happy the Inner Circle's still together. They cut this awesome promo, and I thought it was really dope. Well, right, before that, I should probably mention MJF's promo, which was also really sick. And the only thing I don't like about these promos, again alluding to what I said earlier about them, is that they do all these insider terms and stuff, like calling each other marks and elevate, or whatever the fuck, young talent and shit like that. It's like, who fucking cares about this stuff? It's like, just treat it like a sport and have people actually compete over their spots and everything like that, and that would be fine. But no, they have to have like these insider promos and shit. So I don't know, I think that shit comes off really dumb every time they do that, and it drives me fucking insane, and AEW does it a lot. Then we got the fucking Elite doing some weird-ass promo. Thank God Jon Moxley interrupted Kenny Omega speaking, honking a horn, getting him to shut up, and then he crashed his truck into their trailer, and then he went in there to beat the shit out of them with a pipe pull with Eddie Kingston. I don't know who Eddie Kingston is. I guess they go back. I don't know. Fuck. And I guess the Elite were gone. There looked to be another door, which I don't know why. Whatever. It was sort of cool. It was cool to see Moxley again. I was happy to see him still being a fucking badass. So that was cool. After that, we got the best match of the night, in my opinion, which was... Right before that, we got some forgettable match with Billy Gunn and QT Marshall. And then after that, we got the best match of the night, which was Christian Cage versus Powerhouse Hobbes. And I'd say Powerhouse Hobbes, he's pretty cool. I look forward to seeing what he does in the future. And Christian Cage, again, beauty, one of the best wrestlers. You know, he's just an awesome wrestler. I mean, he came up with all those dudes in the late 90s and early 2000s. The dude's sick, no denying that. The match itself is pretty decent. Then finally the main event was for the, I assume is the AEW Cruiserweight Championship, which you have these two 130-pound wrestlers in there. Main eventing the show, you got Darby Allin, who, the dude skips leg day. I mean, there's no other way around it. Jungle Boy just skips the gym altogether, so, I mean, fucking you take your pick. Sting was in his corner, and then he came out and he beat him up with a baseball bat at the end. There was like this giant brawl at the end, and like whatever. There's like every fucking match on the show, it just ends with this brawl at the end. Not like there's someone come running out, and then there's this another scrum. It's just every match, someone came out at the end to take like the winner's like whatever win away, and it was just dumb. I don't know. I felt like they did that just all the time, and then again, I didn't really mention this earlier, but. Again, during the Pentagon and Trent match, there was just moves that look cool, but they just amount to nothing, and they just carry on like nothing happened, and it was just, I don't know, fuck it. So let's finish this up. Let's get to my favorite thing on the show, which was the Inner Circle promo. Again, Jericho's just such a badass. He just looks like such a rock star when he's out there, and the Inner Circle is really cool. I like Jake Hager, or Jack Swagger, whatever you want to call him. What do they fucking call it again? Oh, I can't remember their names. Oh, they were LAX and TNA. Anyways, I can't remember their names right now. But those guys are really cool. And Sammy Guevara, I'm not like the biggest Sammy Guevara fan, but like whatever. It was a cool ass promo, and they all look like sick together. My least favorite thing of the show was the women's match. Blech, that thing was trash. Just trash, man. AEW just they got to put that belt on Britt Baker. That's the only way to put it. Overall, like the show just came off super skippable. The matches weren't really good except for one, and all the WWE guys, they always steal the spotlight from these young talent that apparently is supposed to be AEW is supposed to be building around, but really it's only Pinnacle, or whatever they're called, that actually come off as actual stars. But anyways. So I know this my thoughts on this show are going to stir up a lot of debate. I was reading what people said on Twitter and stuff. So let me know what you guys thought of the video, if you're pissed off at me for my review of the show. And if you have a different opinion, leave a comment. So like the video, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing one of these with Monday Night Raw and SmackDown and NXT at one point this month. I'll try to get at least like a couple of these up a month. So yeah, I'm gonna be back. I might be doing a show review for the UFC fight this weekend, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. And my next vlog should be coming up here in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for that also, and peace.